At ease. It's your boy Soul. If you follow me on Instagram, then a few days ago you saw where I posted. I made a post and I said something like, elevation requires separation. And in a nutshell, all I was saying that it's time to level up. You know what I mean? Now there are a million and one reasons for us to level up, right? But for me personally, it all comes down to this. I know that at some point in time, I'm going to be laying on my deathbed, whether it's at 49, whether it's at 69, whether it's at 99 years old, right? At some point in time, it's going to be my time to leave this planet. And the last thing I want, guys, is to feel regret on my deathbed. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I want to feel, or the last thing I want to think is, what could I have done? What should I have done? You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the days, man, way back, I had a Ford Mustang, right? 5.0. Bad ride, right? And when I got that thing, it was already blazing fast. But in my mind, I said, you know what? I'm not going to have this car forever. So while I have it, I want to see what it do. You know what I'm saying? So I took my little funds, put a little K&N air filter, put a little more modification, new tires, and I saw what it did. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I look at life now, man. I say, I have this mind, I have this body. Like I want to see what it do. In other words, if I go all in, if I double down, triple down on life, put the proper fuels in my body, put myself in the circles of the right people. If I feed my mind the right information, like what am I capable of? Because when it's time for me to leave this planet, I want to be laying on my deathbed, just with a smile, saying, you know what? Like I left it all on the field. You know what I'm saying? And besides that, man, I have to think about the fact that I have a son. Now my son is 12 years old, man, and what I'm noticing is that the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I interact with women, the way I interact with men, he's watching everything. The way I handle myself professionally, the way I handle myself in public, he's watching everything. And it's having an effect on him, on the man he's going to become, right? So I have to be conscious of the things I do, the words I say, the foods I have in my refrigerator, the beverages I have in my refrigerator and my counter. I have to be aware of that. I have to be aware that he's watching that, because the last thing I want to do in 10, 20 years is to look myself in the mirror and blame my son's teacher for him doing something wrong, or blame some preacher, or blame television, or blame PlayStation, or blame the next door neighbors. I want all that to be on my shoulders. I want to say, you know what? I went all in, so you know what? I laid the path for him. I rewrote the blueprint. That's why it's important for us to level up. You know what I'm saying? It's level up season, y'all. We have to do better. We have to do better as men. We talk about these, millennials, being kind of crazy, and I'm not gonna lie, they're a little different. They're a little wild, but the majority of who they are is because of the adults that we are. You know what I'm saying? If me as a grown man, out in these streets still talking about selling dope at 40 plus years old, what these young guys gonna look at? You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna be inspired to be? You know what I'm saying? If you women are out there, doing crazy stuff, acting all this bad girl summer, being thottish, what these young women gonna look at? You know what I'm saying? We have to accept responsibility, and we have to level up. It's your boy Soul Immortal.
At ease!